delighted. We're both delighted. Wow.
I feel so obsolete. Oh.
George! George! A
dig really deep, but there's just nothing left down there anymore.
George! You're chewing the scenery again!
I guess I just long for a world that doesn't exist and no one understands.
Well, maybe we should look to the sky for a sign.
Whoa! What is that, a duck?
No! That's the bluebird of happiness!
Hey, oh my gosh, it's all I can think about. I want to chase after you. I want to get that bluebird. That's all I can think about.
Wow, look! Everybody's chasing after it!
Bob, you aren't suggesting we drop everything and go on some kind of cockamamie pursuit of happiness, are you?
Well, it's our American right, and furthermore, perhaps we should try embracing something new, rather than looking at it with curmudgeonly disdain.
Bob, you sound like an idiot.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm back here! That's all I want! I can just have it. It's the best thing ever.
All right, I'm taking some time off to find out what this happiness really is.
Well, I guess everybody else is doing it. I suppose I've got no other choice.
Yo, 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 yo.
got this here cell phone. Yeah. Hello, phone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Bob said that this thing would help me stay connected and that I wouldn't believe what's out there. Right in here. Let's give it a shot. Phone, where do I find a good time tonight?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Oh. I just want to be happy.
Your search yielded 0 results.
I just wish someone would be nice to me and hold me.
Would you like to be placed on hold?
No. I'm just looking for an easy path to total bliss.
Finding the most direct route to total bliss.
Really? Cool.
Right. Turn left and pass the tentacles of a strange beast.
Down.
Take the escalator.
Oh, okay.
Take the elevator.
What elevator?
Recalculating. Take the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Turn right.
Okay.
Turn left.
All right.
Turn right.
Okay.
Sharp left.
Okay.
Sharp right.
Okay.
Sharp left. Sharp right. Sharp left. Sharp right. Nice. Stand up.
Thank you.
Turn left.
Okay.
Your destination is on the right.
Whoa! It's a cupcake factory. I always knew the free market would solve all my problems. Whoa! What is that, a butt? Oh no, it's a heart. It's a heart. Try the Ooh! Red velvet cake with Cool Ranch sprinkles. A pickle cupcake? What's the deal with that? A bacon cupcake, the forbidden fruit. Really into everybody fetishizing bacon these days. Ooh, Garfield on a cupcake. I bet it's got a muffin top. Whoa! That cupcake has the bluebird of happiness himself on it. I better tell the phone. OMG. Just saw the ultimate cupcake. I totally plan on eating it. I'll send a picture. It's gone! Oh. There it is! I'll get you! Hey, come back here! push out a little bit more when it gets warmer.
Oh, you look great. I'm hoping to drop some seeds this fall. I feel a little clumpy.
Oh, you so won't drop those seeds. I can just sense it.
Wait a second. I'm getting ready to pop a leaf.
Wow, that was incredible. I think I'm going to kind of lean over here a little bit.
Oh, that's such a nice pose.
I think I'm starting to sing.
is. And those two types of growth are tentacles of the same octopus. And we know that octopuses have brains in their arms and in their heads. Well, you take good care of the little plants when they're small, but then we sharpen our blades to cut back the brush. Similarly, we suppress our less desirable feelings. If we want things to grow, then maybe we have to let them grow into whatever they're going to become. And stop being surprised when the results are unusual.
Getting out of control. I'm gonna need some help. I'm taking matters into my own hands, which is why I'm glad that I got these here self-help tapes. I'll press play. Boop.
Welcome to deep relaxation, coaching for achieving happiness. Is your grumpiness getting to those around you?
Probably.
Have you tried wearing a colorful shirt, or perhaps dancing a jolly jig?
This is terrible. I'm gonna fast forward it.
Moving on to body relaxation.
Oh, cool.
Move your head until you feel your brain start to go blank.
Mushy.
Just relax and let the cares of the day slip away. If you have a negative slant to yourself, now's the time to get unslanty. Yes.
That's better.
And now feel yourself floating away.
Floating away.
Floating away.
Floating.
Floating away. Picture yourself in a field. If you have thoughts, let them pass by like clouds in the sky.
I know what my name now, what my friends along my young ones with my long way.
I feel my underwear crunching up. I should probably get a different kind of underwear. They have lots of different kinds of underwear.
Isn't it cool how they cut waffle fries? How do they do that? Curly fries are really awesome too, but how do they do it?
And it'll fit right where I need it for my project. And I've been waiting to get my project done all week.
It's entirely possible that I'm not a very nice person. I have trouble understanding other people's feelings.
Maybe I'm drinking too much cola. Maybe I should get diet cola. I don't know. Cola.
Hey, get out of here, get out of here. Come on.
Thoughts getting in your way. I want you to visualize a positive force.
A positive force?
Yes, driving away those pesky thoughts.
A positive.
A positive force.
A positive.
A positive force.
Overthinking.
unstoppable.
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 If I was unstoppable, I'd probably appear in some sort of unstoppable form, such as Sharpie marker on cardboard. Yep. And then I would gather another unstoppable force by hot wiring a bulldozer. And then I'd go up against another seemingly unstoppable force, such as the global capitalist system as reinforced by the military and the patriarchy. And I would ram my unstoppable force over and over and over again until finally, it burned down. I got free money. Everything again in my life. I'm so happy. It's the best thing ever. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, I better hide the evidence.
You've been bad, and now you're going to jail.
Wait, what?
For life!
Oh no! Oh no! I can't get too positive, or I'll end up in jail. The Whooscab. Sent down the river. I gotta get away from myself. Ah, this is terrible. I'm over here. I'm over here. I gotta run away from
Have you ever wondered what your fairy god person is up to when they're not helping you out? Years go by. They don't help you at all. What are they doing? Well, I, for one, am doing a little gardening. I'd like to show you a couple of my newest projects. I just need a little fairy dust. Fairy dust is pretty dust. Oh! There it is. Come on out. Tickle, tickle. Come on out. Ah. What an interesting odor. A rare flower. Here's one more. We'll get some fairy dust. Come on out. Come on out. Beautiful. Ah, the smell of decay. These rare flowers emit a scent that lures lost souls. Just wait. You'll see. Sometimes you have to be patient and let things grow, and everything will turn out just like it's supposed to.
I'm trying to get away from myself.
George! Is that you?
Is that you, Bob? The world is a very dark place, Bob. I'm just wandering alone in the dark trying to get away from myself.
George, I found out the secret of happiness, and I don't like it at all. I just wish someone would send a guiding light. Did somebody say guiding light?
Yeah, he did.
Well, George, I'm your fairy god person.
Wait.
Otherwise known as spiritual helper, consultant, or doula.
I didn't know we had a fairy god person.
Yeah, where were you? We were having an existential crisis. Now hold on. I was helping you. I brought you here, didn't I?
But why are we here?
Just wait, and you'll see. I think it filled me with understanding.
I think it's time to recite a couple.
Yeah, I'll start. Damp places often have their share of mosses and grasses that bloom into a carpet amongst the mists and gases.
Oh, to be a hairy growth that moistens in the dew. We don't need happiness, we just need something to do.
Hit it, boys!
Let's take this thing downtown.